I came out the other night and there were 60 wallabies between the road there into the property. So they're the pineapples and sea ginger that need to go out. As I keep the anvil head on the more powerful still, as it knocks over the ragtail grass really easily. I thought I heard something. It appears we have shed a branch. No storms, no nothing, no wild wind. Just very lucky that it missed the aqueduct. Can't quite see where it came from, but it's a bit glary up there at the moment. So at least we got some firewood to take down to the kids. I'll have to bring out the chainsaw and give it a bit of a chop. Chop some of that stuff up the other week. A bit of a quick update. I was actually about to hop in the ute and take the post into town with Jackie Boy. But I thought I'd give you a bit of a look what I'm up to. I'm doing wicking beds. I'm making wicking bed barrel. Not out of that one. I think I'll keep that one for now. But using this one. This is my old top-up tank barrel. It's just got some stinking Roger seed in there at the moment. I'm going to turn that into one, and I have a flow-through wicking barrel that I've got a better design for the next flow-through wicking barrel, so I'm going to use that one, plug up one end, put an elbow in the other so I can raise the water level, and that will be another one. And I have a third one in my messy shed. I have that one over there, so I'm going to end up with 3 wicking barrels. I do have some pineapples I need to plant out as well. There's some sorghum coming out of some sweepings from the floor in here. Must have come from a chook bag. But yeah, I've got 3 gingers I want to put out, and I think there's 4 pineapples. But the pineapples might just have to wait. They can wait longer, so they can go into some wicking bags. Yeah, it's been a pretty quiet week here without Bianca. I've been putting off the mowing until today, and it started to rain a little bit earlier. Not a lot, but enough to make the grass moist again. I might do a high cut around the outside. I've been doing a lot of emails, some consultations, and working on the guide. So not a lot has gone on, really. Film worthy. I will take you down and show you the... Oh, ordered a bracket for the Starlink, and I'm going to do a DIY one from the old stand up there. You going to come join us, Jackie boy? Come on. And of course I'm out and about, so I've got my fan club here. Oh, flap away there, Andy. This system here definitely needs some TLC. We will be pulling these out. I'm very happy to report though that the pak choy, not bok choy, pak choy is done okay. Got some little funny... Oh, they're the flower petals. We did have one capsicum set on there, but they've got to come out. I'm yet to do anything with these hucho buckets yet. Was looking for some seeds locally, but their bok choy looks more like tatsoi. So I'd rather get a known seed. I'm going to start succession sowing, and also this soil, well, coconut and perlite will end up in the wicking barrels, and I'll do a new batch in there. For the time being, I've just got some little chives just sat down in these cups getting some moisture. I'm going to fix them up. I'll get around to it at some point. The chickens keep flying up here and pulling them out onto the ground. Also need to cut this back. And yeah, the peppermint needs another harvest as well. Bee wants to get that ready. I think I've already mentioned that she wants to sell some at a stall. I did do some line trimming. I did mention that the old head blew up on the Honda, so that's that one there. Today's job is to swap the head over on this, just so I can clean out the chicken pen, because we were up for a couple of days of rain. And there we go. I'd really like to get in there and get it nice and short so we don't have snakes that we're walking over the top of. Yeah, these things, to take the head off is really easy. They've got these little holes. Just pop something in there until it matches up, and you just undo your head. I was contemplating just swapping the top plate, because this new jobby here is pretty much all exactly the same head. There we go. There are other bump heads. I think there's the Sten Fast Feed, which Chick Canic recommends, but I thought I'd just stick with the Honda one here. mainly because this Honda head is probably one of the best bump heads I've used. The Still, I've had 2 different heads on that, and yeah, so far the Still head that came with the new one, I should say, I've had different heads on different Stills. The Still head, it's pretty good, but it does get a little bit stuck. Whereas this one here with this cord, this is a 3 different polymer Still cord, heavy duty cord. I found it works really well out of that, so I'm pretty much going to stick with that one. And the Still, this internal cassette actually comes out. Yeah, this cassette will come out and you can wind it on or have a backups and then pop them in, so you're not continually winding on new thread all the time, which I like that feature. It would be good if this one had it, but no, it's actually held in there by the locking nut that screws onto the shaft. So yeah, it would be good to have something I could just pop out when you're out in the paddock, so you don't have to keep going back to the truck. One of those cassettes fits in the thigh pockets of most of the cargo pants. As for this one, it's got a thinner, just generic Honda line on it. Nothing fantastic. So it'll be interesting to see how long it lasts. I do actually have another Still brand line. It's got the, is it a triangle? I'll grab some and give you a look. So this other line here, it doesn't work too well in the Honda head, but it works really good in the Still head. And it's just very sharp. It's basically a square line. And I found that worked really well for the rat tail grass. So I'll just keep the good stuff for this one once this runs out, and then yeah, just using this in the Still when I do use it, which isn't often. As I keep the anvil head on the more powerful Still, as it knocks over the rat tail grass really easily, as well as some of the woodier weeds we get. Can you stay away from Andy before he chases you again, buddy? We're expected to have up to about 100 mil of rain, or 4 inches of rain over the coming days. So Bianca's down south, it's just me and Jack, and oh, it's just started to spit. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to go over and line trim the chook shed before all the skies open up and drench everything. I'll just give you a bit of a gander at what I'm doing for the chooks, the supplement we're making. But just quickly, the rain totals. We only ended up getting around about 50 mil or 2 inches of rain from the supposed 100 mil or 4 inches we were going to get. Not enough to flood Bianca out, so she will be home tomorrow. But it's definitely put a lot of growth on the grass around the paddocks as well as the house yard. I came out the other night and there were 60 wallabies between the road there into the property, all the way down over the front of the house paddock and between us and the dams. I didn't even bother counting what was out the back here. So yeah, a little bit of a concern if you're a crop grower. Unfortunately, they don't eat the giant rat tail grass. So as soon as Bianca gets back, I'll hop out there on the tractor and give that a bit of a slash. I don't like doing it when it's just me here, mainly because Jack can't be trusted running around the paddocks. And yeah, when you lock him inside the house, he tends to push through screen doors and windows to get to goannas on the outside. Just working on the Aquaponics guide. And this guy's paid us a visit. Jack, leave! And Jack would very much well like to go out there and play with him. Let's see him through our dirty glass door here. Whoop! And Jack, leave! You will leave him alone. On your bike, mate. Jack, leave. Sit. Sit. Good boy. There's nothing down there but a load of poo, dude. So, yeah, that one will have to wait for Bianca. So they're the pineapples and seed ginger that need to go out. There's some small sections of ginger we didn't get to in there as well. I'll show you another job I did today. We've been saving all our eggshells up beside the oven, or the stovetop, and tossed them in there today. And I now have another tray full of, ovened, sanitised, I suppose you'd say, eggshell. They're a little bit brittle. Someone mentioned in the last video that why don't I use something like this in the aquaponics for the calcium. It's just that I've got the nitrocal there, 20 kilos of it, so I might as well just use it for now. So that's pretty much all what I'm going to add. I do have over the side here, where are we? It's hidden over here. I do have a whole heap that I've already done that I haven't crushed down yet. I just washed up the food processor after juicing a whole heap of oranges for Bianca for her return. So I'll pop these in the food processor later on and just whiz them down into a finer grit. Some of that will end up going back through the chicken feed. We'll just pour the fine grit in with the seeds. We use a seed mix or mash to feed the birds, so this grit will just add a little bit of extra calcium for them, not really grit that they can use in their gizzard. I really do need to hook into that and clean it up. Those blue barrels there, I'm holding them back for a different wicking barrel build, so that's why I'm not using them, using the others. But that garden there really does need a clean up. We've got a wandering plant that keeps growing into everything and taking over there, so yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to set up the ginger and the pineapple as of yet, but we might mark out somewhere separate. Once I get the hang of using the little dozer blade on the new mower and weld up the front, I'm actually thinking about levelling out that area over there, at least for one of the hoop houses, and getting that set up ASAP. At least we'll have some netting over the top of things. We can move the little hydro centre over there, and we won't have the feather bags of feathers. Where are they? There we go, there's one of them, although he doesn't jump up, she does. Stop them from getting up there and getting into the greens. So there you go, folks, there's just a bit of a quick wrap up on what I got up to this week on the farm. There will be more videos coming. Hopefully we'll be back to weekly videos like this one, if not more pointed videos. I've got a couple of aquaponic ones planned. There's an IAVS one in the near future, hopefully, and also that's sandponics for you people not in the know. And also too, there will be one on the chickens and the waterers and stuff like that. So anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this little bit of a catch up on what I got up to this week without Bianca keeping an eye on me. And we'll hopefully catch you next week. Bees on holidays for a month. Woohoo! See you folks. Take it easy.